Hi mate, it's TEMPHUiBIS here. Now this is going to be a little bit of a long story, so I hope I don't bore you. Let me take you back here to the 1990s when I used to play a load of games and stuff, right? Yeah. First, let me remind you how I was. In primary school, I was a big bully. I was a complete total ass loser. I was a complete stupid fool. When I used to bully kids, I used to beat up kids, some points for no reason, and most points because they beat me on things, and I always wanted to be top dog, I always wanted to be the winner. When I used to play games, we're talking games were harder than challenging back then, always hard to clock. Do you know what I always used to do? I always used to lie, say I clocked a game, yeah, just to make myself look good, make myself look top dog. You know, I always used to play, if there was like easy mode and everything, I would do easy and clock it on easy and only clock it on easy, never bother go up the challenges, just to make myself look good. You know, that's how stupid I was. I always used to I used to do cheats. When it used to be old cheats back then, you could like do a cheat and then clock a game more easy than everything like that. I used to just always use these cheats and clock a game so easily, right? Yeah. I always used to show off to people. When I used to play games with people, I always wanted to win. If they ever beat me, I acted like an idiot. At some points I even used to beat them up. It's like, that's just the part of me I want to forget. How would you like it? You know, you invite me around your house to play some games with you, and you beat me at games, yeah, and I go and beat the hell out of you. Why would, you know, that's a dumb thing I used to do. Now, I said in my old video, yeah, that my parents, right, yeah, used to I said before that my parents used to hit me and everything. They used to hit me with stuff, you know, always like proper hit me when he used to tell me off and stuff. My dad hit me violently. I always remember telling you that, right? Yeah, in my old video. And the thing is, that just made me. What you need to realise, yeah, what you guys need to realise, sorry, yeah, is that stopped me from doing bad things. It stopped me from doing the wrong things, you know. But my personality of me wanting to win everything and all that was still there, and me being a sore loser, and me being a complete cheater. When I used to when I was growing up here, I knew that same thing was still with me. I remember exactly how I felt when I used to do that. I used to just cheat on all sort of games. Now we're moving all the way up to 1995 now. This is when the PS1 came out. I was still just that sort of a cheater who would just cheat on any sort of games. And I had the personality that I always wanted to just be the top. If I knew you was better than me, I wouldn't even bother play you. You know, it's like the games just wasn't even about gaming. It was only about winning for me. There's so many things I used to do that was just so dumb. Then came my PS1. The first game I had with it, in fact I even got the game before I actually had the PlayStation 1, it was Tekken 2. I played Tekken 2. I started to do wicked. I started to do actually good on that game. I realised I had a bit of a talent on that game, as if that was the game I could play. I felt I was doing pretty cool in that game, even without cheating. So therefore, I just played the game, carried on playing. Now, one day, my brother invited his friends round, and I had one of my friends round, and we all played Tekken. We all played one and off. Now, as you know, I couldn't, if I lost here against my brother or any of his friends here, I would have to come off, right, yeah? before I would always have an excuse to make, yeah. Now, I could have probably been the same way then as well, right, yeah? But remember, yeah, my brother is 12 years older than me, so all his friends are about that same age as well, yeah? They're all grown men. So back then, there was no way I could just say, no, I'm not coming off in a event, yeah? It won't work. I would have got hit. So therefore, I just went with the flow and just went off for the sake of it, yeah? Played my games and everything like that. But I realised I was enjoying. When I was getting beaten, I started to realise I was getting better. Because I started to see how they were beating me. Then I started to use back on them. Then I got better. And there was another time my brother invited his friends over and I invited the same friend over. It happened another time after that as well. Enjoying myself as much with Tekken. Then came what started something all over. Started something. My brother said to both me and my friend, you know, we're going to have a Tekken tournament. He was going to get loads of his friends round. So many that we wouldn't have to play upstairs, we'd have to play downstairs. He was going to get some of his friends over, we're going to have a Tekken tournament, and, you know, just to see who's the best out of just everyone, really, yeah? I just took that into consideration. Next day, I got up and practiced and practiced and practiced. I was playing the game so constantly, non-stop. My brother saw me, went and practiced, and guess what he looked and guess what he said to me? He saw Tekken 2, he saw the thing was on easy mode. He said to me, Alan, what are you doing? Alan, you've got to learn how to lose. You've got to learn how to play games properly. Just put